Magic missed it, but Kareem with a fine pass to Magic Johnson, and Bird misses the dunk shot, the stop.
Some conversations should stay private. But when Kevin Garnett heard LeBron and KD allegedly question Magic Johnson's legacy, he went nuclear. Respect was on the line, and KG wasn't backing down. LeBron James and Kevin Durant allegedly questioned Magic Johnson's legacy.
I came here to be a part of the Lakers organization, having a conversation with Magic. So it was just weird for him to just be like, nah, I'm out of here.
Suggesting his greatness was overrated and inflated by his success off the court. How could anyone question a player who helped define an era? And KG, a man who never backed down from anyone, went nuclear, defending Magic with a passion that shook the league. What happens when today's stars clash with the legends who built the game? The answer could redefine how we think about respect, greatness, and the debts owed across generations. The legend they came for. Let's talk about the man right in the middle of this chaos. Magic Johnson, 5 championships.
If they can put together a string of multiple championships, they can go down as the best team.
3 MVPs, the pure architect of Showtime basketball. The man didn't just change the Lakers, he changed the game. Magic's court vision was unreal. His no-look passes made defenders freeze. His 6'9" frame running point was something nobody had ever seen before. Magic didn't just play basketball, he made it entertaining. That smile, that swagger, that energy. Showtime Lakers, pure magic. And after his playing days, he became a billionaire businessman, a cultural icon, one of the most respected figures in all of sports. This is a man who stared down an HIV diagnosis in the 90s and came back stronger than ever.
Magic's back in very familiar territory, at center stage in the Lakers' spotlight, and somehow it just keeps getting brighter.
He's not just a basketball legend. He's living proof of resilience and greatness. So when his name gets dragged through the mud by 2 of today's most powerful players, you can bet the world's going to explode with opinions. Here's what went down. In early 2025, whispers started flying about a private conversation, one that never should have seen daylight. No cameras, no microphones, just LeBron, KD, and a few top-tier names talking deep hoops talk. You know those late-night moments when players drop their filters and honesty turns a little too raw? Well, the topic turned to overrated legends, and somehow Magic Johnson's name came up.
This is a very courageous, heroic person and a heroic act.
We don't have the full tape. Details are foggy, but multiple insiders are claiming LeBron and KD made some cold, questionable remarks about Magic's legacy. And when Kevin Garnett heard what was said, it was over. He went nuclear. What they allegedly said. So what exactly did LeBron and Kevin Durant say that's got the entire basketball world flipping out? According to people who were right there in the room, the conversation started out casual, just a bunch of legends talking hoops. But it quickly crossed the line into straight-up disrespect. It wasn't basketball talk anymore. It was a hit on Magic Johnson's legacy. Insiders say it started with a simple question: who's the greatest point guard ever? Magic Johnson's name came up first, but then LeBron allegedly said Magic had it easier back then, claiming the competition wasn't as deep and the league lacked today's level of talent. The league didn't have the same level of talent. Teams weren't built like today's monsters. He even threw in that the three-point game wasn't what it is now, and the NBA hadn't yet seen the international explosion that made today's league global. Kevin Durant reportedly backed LeBron up, but with his own twist that made jaws drop. KD allegedly said Magic was more of a brand than a killer.
And it was just sort of the PR spin of what he wanted to say, which I get it, but then you're not really answering the big looming questions or criticisms about you out there.
That his game was all flash and spectacle. Great for the cameras, sure, but not on the same level as today's floor generals who put up 25 to 30 a night and run an offense. He even compared Magic's 19 points per game to modern-day guards who dominate the scoreboard every night. That's when things really started to heat up. Then came the line that broke the internet. LeBron allegedly said Magic's business empire makes people overrate him as a player. According to the leaked info, he hinted that Magic's post-basketball success, billionaire deals, the ownerships, the image, created a halo effect around his career, basically implying that Magic's legend got boosted because of what he did after basketball. Not what he did during it. That statement right there. That's what set social media ablaze. Now look, debates about greatness happen all the time. Fans live for it. But there's a big difference between comparing eras and tearing down a man's entire legacy. We're talking about Magic Johnson here, a rookie who won a Finals MVP playing center, a point guard with 5 rings, more than LeBron and KD combined. The man redefined the position and carried the Lakers through one of the toughest eras in basketball. If you're going to question that, you better come with some serious respect. KG draws the line. Word of that private talk didn't stay private for long. Allegedly, someone from that inner circle leaked a snippet, maybe an audio clip, maybe screenshots of text. But whatever it was, it spread fast.
So when they both play, they're just 2 and 4. But they have the lead tonight. Durant! Why?
Suddenly, every group chat, every sports show, every fan page was on fire. Younger fans took LeBron and KD's side, saying they were just being real and modernizing the conversation. But the older generation, they were furious. They said this wasn't a debate. It was flat out disrespectful. And just when people thought the dust might settle, boom, Kevin Garnett jumped into the storm like a man possessed. The man who's never backed down from anyone decided to draw the line right there. According to insiders, KG's reaction has everyone in the league talking, and nobody's safe from what's coming next. In a fiery clip now circling everywhere, KG's seen pointing straight into the camera, eyes blazing, voice cracking with emotion, shouting,
I'm losing. I'm losing.
You don't disrespect legends who built this game. You could feel the anger, the passion, the loyalty in his voice. Because if you know anything about KG, you know this. He's not built for fake respect or empty talk. This is a man who played every second like it, was war. He talked trash, stared opponents down, played with a level of intensity that made even the toughest players uncomfortable. And when it comes to protecting the legacy of those who came before him, Kevin Garnett doesn't play games. During a recent interview that's now all over social media, the host asked Garnett about how today's players view NBA legends. And that's when he exploded. His voice got sharper. His tone is heavier. And the words that came next, straight from the heart, KG said, "You don't talk about Magic like that, period. I don't care who you are, how many championships you got, or how many points you scored. Magic Johnson is the reason half these dudes even have a platform to speak on. You think Showtime didn't pave the way for everything we see today? Miss me with that disrespect." The man wasn't finished, not even close. He took a breath, leaned in, and doubled down with fire in his eyes. LeBron, KD, I got love for both of y'all. But let me tell you something. You don't get to rewrite history just because you think your era is tougher. Magic was out there battling Hall of Famers every single night. Bird, Kareem, Dr. J, Isaiah, Hakeem. These weren't scrubs. These were killers. And Magic didn't just compete with them. He dominated. Man, the passion in KG's voice. Unreal. He wasn't just defending Magic. He was defending an entire era. He was defending a whole generation that laid the groundwork for today's stars. The receipts. KG broke down the receipts. 1980 NBA Finals, Magic as a rookie filling in at center, dropping 42 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists to win the championship.
He's been the league MVP, but he's never been the finals MVP. Kevin Durant.
That's the kind of greatness you don't disrespect. To win the championship, KG's voice cracked when he said it. That's how much respect he had for that kind of greatness. Then he dove deeper, talking about Magic's unmatched basketball IQ, his ability to make every teammate better, how his leadership turned good rosters into dynasties. And then came the line that hit the entire basketball world right in the chest. KG said, "If you think Magic's overrated, you're telling me you don't understand winning. You don't understand sacrifice. You don't understand what it means to put the team first and still be the best player on the floor." That quote hit like a punch. You could feel it. The raw emotion, the loyalty, the pride in the history of the game. Garnett wasn't ranting just to make noise. He was standing up for the legends who built the league from sweat, toughness, and pure love for basketball. And social media, it exploded. Within hours, clips of KG's interview were everywhere. Fans started flooding timelines with side-by-side comparisons. Magic's rings, MVPs, and final stats stacked up against LeBron's and KD's numbers. Old school fans were hyped, calling KG the last real one, praising him for saying what everyone else was too scared to. But younger fans fired back, calling him bitter, outdated, saying he couldn't handle the truth. The comment sections turned into full-blown wars between generations. The silence. And through all the chaos, LeBron James and Kevin Durant stayed silent. Nothing. No tweets, no statements, no podcast clips, just crickets. The silence only made the storm louder. Then the next day, LeBron broke it, but only in his usual cryptic style. A motivational Instagram post. Focus on the journey, not the noise. Greatness speaks for itself. No mention of Magic, no call out of KG, just a seemingly innocent post that could mean everything or absolutely nothing. Fans erupted. Was it a subtle jab at Kevin Garnett? A dodge? Or was LeBron simply pretending it wasn't about him at all? Whatever the intent, it didn't calm the fire. If anything, it added fuel to a blaze that was already consuming the basketball world. People dissected every word, searching for hidden meanings, debating whether he was brushing off the controversy or doubling down. Answers? None. Forthcoming. Meanwhile, Kevin Durant did something nobody expected. He vanished. No social media, no interviews, no statements. Silence, deafening silence from one of the league's loudest voices. Fans speculated wildly. Did his PR team advise him to stay quiet? Or had he realized he crossed a line and wanted to avoid digging himself deeper? Either way, the absence only intensified the scrutiny. The media pounced immediately. Stephen A. Smith devoted an entire segment to the silence, fully backing KG's fiery defense and demanding LeBron and KD publicly honor Magic Johnson. Shannon Sharpe called it a terrible look for two of the all-time greats. Even Charles Barkley weighed in.
More efficient necessarily to take that shot that fast. Oh, and there's a swing by O'Neal!
Magic's top 5, period. Anyone saying otherwise doesn't understand basketball. The backlash was explosive, and suddenly the story transcended gossip. It became a generational showdown. Younger fans, many who never watched Magic play live, rallied behind LeBron and KD, arguing today's players are faster, stronger, more skilled, and facing tougher competition. Questioning past legends, they claimed, isn't disrespect, it's evolution. But older fans were furious. They flooded timelines with Magic's highlights. Clutch shots, no-look passes, legendary finals performances, trophy lifts that defined an era. Their message was unmistakable. Respect isn't optional, it's earned. You don't enjoy billionaire contracts, private jets, and global fame without acknowledging the giants who built the foundation. What began as a leaked conversation had become a battle over legacy, character, and accountability. LeBron and KD's silence wasn't just a PR strategy, it was a test. And in the NBA, respect isn't given. It's demanded, defended, and never forgotten. Magic Johnson remains silent, unshaken, untouchable. But the storm he inspired is far from over. Kevin Garnett drew the line. The media is circling, and the basketball world is waiting, tense and uncertain. Will the next move come from LeBron and KD, or will history judge them for what they didn't say? One thing is clear. Respect, legacy, and character are on trial, and the verdict is still out. The question now isn't who won on the court, it's who will rise or fall when the silence breaks.